So tonight, Dominic's got a great presentation for us, and I'm going to just turn it over to him and go from there.
First off, there's a rumor going around that I was considered an avant-garde musician. I am not an avant-garde musician. I am a musician. Happens to enjoy playing in different styles. One of the styles I play in is what might be termed as free jazz or avant-garde, but avant-garde's a dead term. It doesn't exist. It's like a passé thing. Happened in the 60s. Some of these people who lived through the 60s remember everybody being cool, you know, with a little beret on. Well, actually before the 50s, that's the 50s. Everybody's walking around going, yeah, baby, this is real cool, man. This stuff's great. But they don't do that anymore. Now, if it's something that they don't understand, they call it avant-garde. Now, that can take in a lot of different types of music. Some people don't understand Mozart. Some people hate Bach. Some people don't like country and western music. Do they call that avant-garde? No, they just call it bad music. Well, Ellington said there are two types of music, good and bad. And I like to think that I'm the person who plays good music on my terms. I don't have any terms. If I like it, I do it. So maybe in that respect, I'm kind of an activist, a musical anarchist. I don't really take direction from people. I don't like playing people's scores if I don't like them, and if people have a score that I like to play, then I play it. So, I mean, I've read through scores that I wouldn't spend 5 minutes on, and then there are other things that I would spend my whole life learning how to do. So that's my interpretation of what I am as a musician. Now, a musician to me is somebody who is actually someone who was prepared to starve to death. Now, that's not good for you young folks, I know. To be perfectly honest, if you're not dedicated to something, if you're not in it for the long haul, then get out. Because this is no place for people with weak stomachs. Okay, I'm talking to you young folks. Because you could be a musician today and a doctor tomorrow and be making a very good living, and nobody would be the wiser. Your parents probably like it better. But if you're stuck with this, if it's something that you have to do, then I think a good place to start is to understand, first think about what you want to do. What do we want to do? We want to play an instrument. We want to play an instrument as good as we can play it. I mean, this is kind of like a challenge, a lifelong challenge. You keep putting obstacles in front of yourself, and music is the only thing that you can never truly master. Because somebody will throw you something, and you say, oh my God. I mean, who wrote this, you know, or who's responsible for this? And you say, you think less of yourself because you can't do it. But really, it just means that you just have to practice more. Because it's all obtainable. And if you play an instrument, the first thing I suggest is to learn how to play it the right way. A lot of people today want all these shortcuts, you know. I mean, they want to just be able to just step up on stage and play with their friends and everybody make a bunch of money, get laid, and whatever the hell you want to do. I didn't mean to say that for you. It's about this camaraderie that people share. I think music's like love, you know. You share it with your friends. You come together. When I was younger, we all used to talk about the latest records. Everybody used to go to the record store, buy a John Coltrane record, Charlie Parker record. That's when actually records were that big, not this big, or not in an iPod. You know. Put it on a turntable, listen to it. Say, wow, this is what I want to do. Now, all those people, or most of them, are dead. Okay? The people that we listen to, the people that really made a difference in my life and in many people's lives are gone, but the music remains. And we're going to talk about music and about reverence. Because if you don't have any heroes, if you have no respect for people, you'll never have respect for yourself. So who knows who John Coltrane is here? Everybody, right? Okay. We're very lucky. But I bet if you're walking down the street in Corvallis, run into 4 million Oregonians, I bet out of those 4 million people, if you have 10 normal people that would actually know who John Coltrane was or what he did, it would be a large amount. It'd be actually huge. In New York City, you might get a little luckier. But let's talk about the music that came before us, because that's the only way that we learn. It's kind of, when you pick up a history book, you read about history. Well, these people who made these records were actually real. They weren't just about like something that you learn in a book. They lived lives. There's a book out by someone, it's called Music is Serious as Your Life. That is a very true statement. And you have to be prepared to go the long haul if this is what you want to do. I mean, so you can get out while you can, but if you're in it for the long haul, you have to be prepared to know about at least the people that have come before you and understand what their contribution was. And that's why I recommend that everybody listen to music as much as you can and listen to good music. It doesn't have to be all the same type. Anything you get your hands on, the Bartok string quartets, the Bach Goldberg variations by Glenn Gould, pick the best and listen to them, and that's what you inspire to. Not the guy down the block who knows a couple of licks on guitar, or somebody who knows how to play a C major scale in 3 positions. I mean, that's kid stuff. Okay, it's about what comes after all that. It's how we apply these things: organization, talent, and we build talent like we build houses. Start with the foundation. So, my contribution to music, I think, is through the bass and through how I interpret music that is not necessarily for bass, but is bassist.